What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Boo. I'm coming to you all with a reading. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel because y'all already know what this is doing. Y'all ask for the rest of the gatekeepers, and you is number one, Icecube. You know why he should not be trusted, y'all? Because he says one thing and he does another. With the Two of Pentacles energy showing up in the prior slide with the Wheel of Fortune card, he's really in this for his best interest. And while I can say, fine, do what benefits you, he's lying to us, Seven Swords energy, when he says that he's doing things to benefit Black America when he's not. He's really only looking out for his slice of the pie. He's looking to be a gatekeeper or taken seriously amongst the gatekeepers. Now, with the Two of Cups and the Six of Pentacles showing up, while he does indeed have a relationship with some of these people, don't forget that the Wheel of Fortune is there. This is these cycles these people are willing to go through, or these hoops these people are willing to jump through. But anyway, he does have a relationship with him, but it's a fucked up relationship, and it's not the relationship that he believes it is. Moon card, Seven of Cups energy. He may be being a little bit delusional about his place, or not place as if he shouldn't be there, but he may be delusional in thinking that he's worth more to these people, or he should be valued more to these upper heads or these gatekeeper, so to speak. Now, is Cube a gatekeeper? Of course. He's definitely a gatekeeper, but he's a gatekeeper amongst the ghetto. Um, not to mention anything that the man has done, because my God, he's a millionaire, but he is not who he wants to be in front of these people. In his mind, Seven of Cups energy, he should be taken more seriously. Again, not only with the accomplishments in hip hop, the Son of Card, the Sun card, and the Strength card, he feels like, look, the things I've taken care of outside of hip hop. He did branch off with the Temperance card, representing Sagittarius energy, searching and doing other things. And he did branch off into movies, and he did very successfully. So this is his stance with the Strength card and the Sun card. He's like, yo, with my resume, I should definitely be one of the niggas you chose to sit at this table, this Six of Wands. I should be one of these niggas mentioned amongst these gatekeepers. I should be one of these folks that's making decisions for Black people. But there's that problem, that Three of Pentacles and the Page of Wands is present. While Q does have his status with them, they feel like he's still young-minded, or he's not ready. He doesn't fit the type of man that they're looking for. Q is a bit too ghetto for them. He's not as malleable as Snoop Dogg is, again showing up as the King of Wands, which is why they've chosen Snoop Dogg as the King of Pentacles, as the one to be the successor to Drake. Ice Cube don't like that. He's like, well, hell, I even disrespected Black women, dark-skinned Black women, in one of my older songs, in that dark-skinned versus light-skinned song, when he rapped about how ugly dark-skinned Black women were. He's like, I've done everything that y'all needed me to do, or I've at least filled in enough of the qualifications on the application, if you will. And there's not a real application, but I'm saying, he's like, yo, I've damn near done everything y'all needed me to do. What more do I need to do to sit at this table, They don't want him, okay? Here he is with the Lovers card showing up. He like, yo, I even started shitting on Tupac in my, recent interviews. I turned my back on Tupac, or I've showed that I had a disdain for Tupac. Or it's more like people are discovering that he didn't really like Tupac, which is why they ain't fucking with him, because he is two-faced. That's part of that Lovers card with Icecube too. He is too eager to coon, okay? He is eager to shit on Black people, specifically Black women, just to have a relationship with these people at this table. And because, for some reason, everyone has something to say about dark-skinned Black women, he's going to take this and like, okay, well, this is what they've been doing. This is what works. I'm going to try to do this get on. Well, that didn't work. So then he comes out with this super militant version of himself, but he forgot with the Six of Cups energy being present, the Devil card, and the Knight of Cups, they're going to use this against him. There's no way they're going to allow you to rise in ranks. And there it is, turning you or his own energy showing up in the Three of Swords as the Gemini energy on the Three of Swords in heartbreak. Like, I did this to get ahead, and now they're not even allowing me a seat at the table. And not only that, black people ain't gonna forget this shit. No, see, we didn't forget when Icecube was licking boots and acting like the Queen of Swords, like he had been so hurt by politics that he needed to go appeal to Donald Trump. See, we won't forget that he was coney just a couple years ago. These things will be brought back up and magnified. Cube ain't gonna like that. The King of Swords not only represented Donald Trump, it also represents Cube now. His ego is present. He wants to sit at the table. He feels like he's done what he needed to do. Why is he still fighting and scraping for a space with the Five of Wands and the Knight of Swords energy showing up? And that's him underneath more Gemini energy with the Knight of Swords. They don't want to. The gatekeepers like, nah, this ain't the type of relationship we need to have. They too don't trust him. They feel like he is two-faced. They feel like if he'll go with his own family or go with his own people, why hell, what the fuck will he do to us? He even tried to use his son with the Page of Cups showing up as a platform. He even tried to sacrifice, so to speak, his son, but his son didn't want to do hip hop. So what does Cube do? Make movies that are family friendly movies so that his son can't find a role. He makes his son audition like, not that he shouldn't. Not that he should just give him a role, but my nigga, who you fooling? We know you wanted your son to take over your legacy as Icecube, and when he didn't, you decided to gatekeep movies for him. Cube is a fucking hater, y'all. He's showing up with the Tower card, Ten of Swords, World, and the Two of Pentacles energy. He is willing to throw anybody to the wolves just to be able to sit at the table with these people. This nigga is unbelievable. Like, this is why we can't believe these characters these folks play, because he ain't no Craig, baby. This man is a wolf, or at least he's trying to be a wolf. And he's willing to do what it takes to get a seat at America's table. He wants a piece of America's pie. He wants his slice of the American pie. That is what the Empress is representing for us. That's America. And Cube somehow feels like he's justified in throwing black people to the wolves too, like lying and saying we wanted to work with Trump, or him just jumping and going and say, oh, I want to hear what he has to say. He said nothing fruitful, did he? See, he's trying to paint himself as Republican now. At first, he was, again, anti-establishment. This was where he made his money at. Not that when he was in NWA or when he did his thing afterwards, was he ever political towards any political party. No, he was not affiliated with, or was he verbally affiliated with a political party, because it didn't help his brand. Now that hip hop is over, he wants to try to disassociate himself from hip hop, or because his shit ain't spinning the way it once did, he's trying to disassociate himself from hip hop and trying to go and sit at this table with these people who are politicians, and it's not working. He can't sit at the gatekeepers a hip hop table because, nigga, you got to be doing something. He seems pretty lazy and shit in his performances that I see. So, Eight of Cups energy, Two of Cups, like people have moved on from Icecube the rapper. He's still chasing the dream of the Six of Wands, of being able to sit at that table as one of the motherfucking gatekeepers to be the ones who yay and nay somebody's career. It's not even about him being able to help somebody. It's about him being that nigga that's able to say yes or no to an opportunity for somebody, or yes or no to opening a road for somebody. It's all built up in, or his actions are built up in bitch ass decisions and bitch ass emotions, with that Queen of Swords showing up. Not calling a man a bitch, but he's doing some why not me type shit. Oh man, why not me? Well, because they're not willing to invest anything in him. They don't feel like, with the Knight of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles coming in reverse, they don't feel like Icecube has anything to offer or to bring to the table. They would rather cut their losses with him. The Magician card, Justice card, Fool, and the Seven of Pentacles showing up. They would rather put energy into somebody new, somebody that they can catch that's in a point of being a little bit out of control, so that they can turn them into what they need them to be. Hell, they'll even go as far as to pander to a woman versus them letting Icecube sit at the table. They do not recognize him as being who they want on their team simply because of the things that he rapped about in the past. Meanwhile, Cube feels like he knows this is best for him, or he feels like this is the best route for him, with the High Priestess energy showing up. And these people don't even want to be bothered with his ass. And eventually it's gonna hit home. That Five of Pentacles and that Five of Cups, like, yo, you nigga, you an outsider looking in, just like the rest of us. See, he's gonna be embarrassed because he went and pandered to them white people and thought they was gonna help him. And they left him right behind with the Five of Pentacles energy. Let him come through and kick black people and talk shit and stir up ruckus amongst us with this talk. So you sitting down with Trump, and I know this was the last election, y'all, but never forget the cooning that people do, okay? Because he's gonna try to make his descent back to hip hop, because this shit ain't working over here. Again, Five of Wands energy. He's fighting with the people, or arguing with the people, or in disagreement at least with the people who he's trying to sit at the table with. And it's not gonna end good for him. Not nothing's gonna happen to Cube, no. But his heart is gonna be broken in the end because he's doing all this fighting and protesting and trying to prove himself for nothing. They are never going to give him a seat up top with the gatekeepers that make the big decisions in hip hop. See, he'll never be in any of these board meetings because he went up in Jerry Heller's office with a fucking bat. And I told y'all in the other reading with Easy E that Jerry Heller worked for some other motherfucker, and them motherfuckers is who run hip hop. You might as well hang it up, honey. You might as well look. Go on and humble yourself before hip hop. The Four of Wands and the Ten of Swords. Yeah, you stabbed us in our back and you sold us out. And we really shouldn't trust your big pug head ass. But you know that black folks is forgiving, and we'll let you bring your ass on back. You know, because we know what you was trying to do. We know that you got some secrets that you should be telling with the Queen of Cups showing up, but you're not going to do that because secretly you feel like one day they might change their mind. And you don't want to do too much to get on their bad side. So while you back pandering over here to hip hop a little bit, you still want us to keep in mind that goal is to be seated at the table. And I mean, it's a changing of the guards going on, Q. These young niggas are coming up now. Looks like you were just cooning for nothing, huh? Looks like you kicked hip hop for nothing. Looks like you pretended to be down for whatever it was you claimed to be standing for with this Emperor card energy. When you know damn well it had everything to do with that Six of Pentacles. You want to be one of the people making the decisions. You want to be in control of people's lives. You want to play God, and they didn't let you. And that Ten of Swords as the last card is exactly why we shouldn't trust you. Why we allow him back in hip hop, or we allow him to come back and make music. Why we shouldn't buy his shit. Let Trump supporters buy it.